Okay, ready? What's your name?
My name is Noah.
Okay. Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
What is your name?
Hi, my name's Matt.
How aware are you about the environmental issues occurring in our wildlife?
Specifically wildlife, I don't have that much knowledge of it. However, I do know, I know there was a video of the sea turtle with the straw a while back that was trending, and that was very sad to watch. But like I said, I don't really have that much knowledge.
In wildlife, I wouldn't say I'm super aware. I know the basic environmental stuff, I think, but in terms of populations, not really super sure.
Okay. Would you consider yourself an environmentally friendly person?
I try to be, but I don't litter. Obviously, that's one of the biggest things. I have a water bottle, things that it's a small. I know people say it's a small things, but it is a much bigger problem. But I am pretty guilty of for example, I take a lot of long showers, and I know it's bad for the environment, but I don't know, it's just there's a bunch of things I have to get better at.
Yeah, I think so. For the most part, I try to be conscious of that. Recycle. Always try to recycle when I can. Yeah, I'd consider myself an environmentally friendly person.
2015 was the hottest year since climate records began.
Figures show this July was the single hottest month in recorded history.
Australia sweltered through its hottest spring on record.
The phenomenon was a short-term trigger to a long-term global warming caused by human activity.
Climate change is now affecting every country on every continent.
It's the rate that's of great concern.
And what do you put that rate down to?
Oh, it's human activity.
I think it's ridiculous. We have bigger problems right now, and it'll get cooler, it'll get warmer. It's called weather.
I do not believe that human activity is causing these dramatic changes to our climate the way these scientists are portraying.
1.2 million people died because of the pollution put up into the air.
This is a result of climate change.
Right.
It's only going to get worse.
The world is in great danger. We have a very small amount of time to make a difference if we even want a chance of saving it. It starts with educating yourselves, so let me put things into perspective. According to the Olive Ridley Project, there are roughly 6.5 million sea turtles left in our oceans, across all species, with many different types and numbers, as one species can have roughly 50,000 turtles left, and another can only have around 10,000. They are facing endangerment for many different reasons, such as bycatch, poaching, illegal trade, overharvesting, and most importantly, climate change. What I want to focus on is the population ratio within sea turtles. Sea turtles reproduce on beaches along the coast of oceans across the whole world. The heat of the sand can heavily influence the sex of the turtle. Hotter the sand means more chance of being a female turtle. This chart in front of you is showing a 5-year means of climate conditions and nest characteristics over 25 years of the loggerhead sea turtle, from 1991 to 2015 at Bald Head Island, North Carolina, USA. I mainly want to focus on the percentage increase in female offsprings being born. It jumped from a 53.1% to a 71.9% in 20 to 25 years. The years are only getting warmer and can soon run sea turtles to extinction. We have to act now. According to Cameron Allen, a scientist with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric, green female sea turtles around Rains Island, Australia, outratio males 116 to 1. Let me say that again. They outratio males 116 to 1. A study was done at the Ecological Society of America on climate change increasing the production of female hatchlings at a northern sea. Stated, adaptations in response to climate change have already been documented in many ways, such as in plants, birds, and small mammals, in the form of range expansions and shifts. Though evidence for this behavior in turtles is very limited. So what can we do? With the temperatures rising every year and beaches getting hotter and hotter, it'll be very difficult for sea turtles to save themselves. With each species either vulnerable or critically endangered, something has to be done. Scientists can only do so much by studying and calculating sea turtle numbers and birth rates. They need our help. It all starts with us. By being more environmentally aware, by telling your friends and family to be eco-friendly, taking quick showers, recycling at all times, using reusable water bottle. This all can have such a positive impact on our wildlife if we all do it together. It's all about causing a chain reaction. Sea turtles' population suffering due to climate change is just one example. There are so many more ways that climate change is impacting our wildlife and our Earth's future. We make a change in our everyday lives that can impact not only the sea turtles' population, but the whole ocean ecosystem. It all starts with us.
After watching that video, how aware are you about the population issues occurring in wildlife?
I definitely learned a lot. I now understand how, similar to like the butterfly effect, how one small thing that you do in your life can affect another thing, and that thing affects another thing. And if millions of people are doing that small thing, it can potentially cause a lot of harm with things that don't even affect you, you know? Like a turtle. A turtle's in the ocean and like millions of miles away from me, but it's being affected by me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea that climate change could affect like singular populations like that so like forcefully. I mean, that's a lot that it can do just to one specific population. I had no idea that it can affect it like that. So yeah, definitely learned a lot from that video.
Now, would you consider yourself a more environmentally friendly person, mindset-wise?
Definitely. I mean, it inspires me to do better, you know? So I'm glad I watched that video.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but honestly, I think it's more important to like educate people, especially on things like this, because I had no idea this issue was even a thing, and I would consider myself environmentally friendly, but after seeing something like this, it's like, wow, like if I didn't recycle, that could literally lead to like a whole population like really hurting because of that. So yeah, I'd say yes, but definitely want to work on educating my friends and people I know a little more on stuff like this.